You know, Islamophobia was created by the Muslim Brotherhood in 1990. The silence criticism of Islam. It's true. It's not hate. It's the truth, buddy.
We don't need that kind of racism.
I'm not racist at all. I'm not racist. But be true about it.
I will be true.
What about Sharia?
I will speak true.
You support Sharia?
I will speak true to racism.
Come on, speak the truth. Why are you hiding, buddy?
I'm not hiding.
You're politically correct, man. What about Sharia? Political Islam? You're hiding, buddy. We'll debate you anytime. You want to debate, man? You're full of political correctness.
Stephen Garvey, welcome to Bharat Marg.
Yeah, thank you.
Just say us about yourself to our readers, and I know you had a situation with our friend Jagmeet Singh's brother.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
Yeah, Ratan Singh, right? Gurratan Singh.
Yeah, we went. It wasn't pre-planned or anything. It just happened, and we were visiting the Muslim Fest. Yeah, we were documenting some of the reality on the ground. We believe that's important because it gives you factual reality to help inform Canadians on what's going on. As I was recording, I heard Gurratan Singh talking. He started his speech, and I didn't like what I was hearing.
What is that you didn't like?
It was all politically correct. It was pandering, in this particular instance, to the Muslim community, and he was saying how much he stands for them. He's saying Islam is all love and peace, and it was pure pandering. It wasn't factually correct. And then I took issue. He brought up Kashmir at the end. I took offense with that because we're in Canada. We have a lot of Canadians struggling. And why is he pandering now to foreign interests in another country? So to me, this is the worst of Canadian federal politics that we saw. He wasn't the only one. There was other mainstream politicians there. He was probably the most egregious that day. I was very angry at Gurratan Singh. I was going to challenge his assumption. You know, the main premise I would debate him on is the idea that Islam is all love and peace. And I found it very hypocritical of them, because if anyone's been persecuted by Islam, it's Sikhs. Their 10th guru was killed by radical Islamists, and his followers were killed. And that's a fact. Yet we have Gurratan Singh there pandering, and he's not the only one. There's a lot of mainstream politicians, regardless of ethnicity or religious belief, do this. He just happened to be there. I was angered because of the dishonesty. You know, I call it garbage. Just nonsense that he was spewing out and pandering to that particular community. And like I said, the whole notion of Khalistan, Kashmir really upset me because we have so many Canadians struggling. He's focusing his attention on a foreign matter, not focusing on the Canadian people. And this is wrong. I went up over there, I went through security. The first thing I said to the guy, I stated a fact. I said Islamophobia was created by the Muslim Brotherhood in 1990. This is a fact. And all he could say to me is that I'm racist. And then he proceeded to say I'm Islamophobic. So the whole thing spiraled from there. But I called him out. What's weird about this, there's a lot of people online who are attacking me, assuming I thought he was Muslim. I spent 6 months in India.
Really?
Traveling all over India. And then I spent a month in Pakistan. I know more about India and the subcontinent than most Canadians. And yet they're assuming I don't know the difference between a Sikh and a Muslim. So we got to question these people who are saying that. And then we've been barraged by attacks by Sikhs on our page. And this is just tribal politics.
You mean Khalistanis?
I'm not sure who they are. I know they're Sikh because I can see by their name and their writing. But this is attacks. This is tribal politics. And I don't think that has any place in Canada either. This should be about all Canadians, Canada, our prosperity. Why are we bringing these tribal politics into Canada? This is wrong. And then we're smeared in the media. They're making us out to be racist, hecklers, and but we got a lot of support from Canadians. Because finally someone stood up to this nonsense, this political correctness, this status quo mainstream nonsense that's literally destroying our country.
Okay, if you, I know you were asking for a debate with them. If you had to ask him like 4 to 5 questions, what that will be? Or what problem you have with them in essential nutshell?
Well, my issue is the political correctness. He's spewing nonsense about Islam. There's a radical component to Islam that anyone who knows anything about it is real.
But he was a guest there, so he has to be nice, isn't it?
He shouldn't lie, though. He was lying. And he shouldn't be speaking if he can't speak factually and the truth. Otherwise, he's lying and deceiving people. If I were to speak there, I'd be honest. We're not against all Muslims, but we're against the radical components, just like any other. We could say we're against the radical components in Sikhs, right? So, does that mean we're against all Sikhs? No.
I was looking at CBC, right, and they were saying that some white racist gang, anti-immigration gang, cornered Gurratan Singh.
Wow.
You know, that's you, I guess. You know, so Semi, are you an anti-immigration hog who is against the immigrants?
No, not at all. But we support responsible, balanced immigration. We believe it's out of control, and we know for a fact that Canadians have been lied to about the extent of migration into Canada. We know that for a fact. They're told there's about 300,000. What they're not told is the actual migration numbers coming into Canada through all streams. This year alone is over 950,000 a year. And I've talked to a number of immigrants, and they're angry because they're getting displaced from jobs.
So you are not against skilled labor?
As long as there's a void in the market.
Right.
But what they're doing is they're bringing all these temporary foreign workers in that are displacing Canadian workers.
And you had a question regarding Sharia law. What was that you were asking Gurratan Singh during the meet?
Well, he said Islam is all love and peace. So does that mean he supports Sharia? Because Sharia is integral to Islam. You can't separate the two. So he's saying Sharia is all love and peace? So I was questioning him factually, and he refused to answer.
If you are talking to Gurratan Singh now, what will be your questions to him so that we can...
I don't really have any questions. I say shame on this guy. He's a fraud. He's a typical establishment career politician, probably just out for himself and his family. He's dishonest to the core, this guy. He's lying. Like I said at the beginning, Sikhs know more than anyone the darker side of Islam. And for him to pretend it's all love and peace, shame on all those Sikhs that have been murdered. Shame on him, because he's disgracing those people. That's what he's doing. The 10th Guru, who was killed by radical Islamics, he's ignoring that. Shame on him. Shame on him. I don't even want to talk to this guy now. He's a disgrace. He should step down.
NDP now, Mr. Jagmeet Singh can become potential PM of Canada. What do you think about that or say about it?
It shows the state of Canada, where we're at and where we're going. He's not the only one, though. We know about Trudeau. We know about the other establishment politicians. They're all in it together. So does it really matter, right? So we got to look at it from that angle, too. But that's why we're on the scene. We're providing a true populist nationalist alternative to these mainstream career politicians. And we've gotten a lot of support. There's a lot of ignorant people out there who assume stuff, but hopefully we can educate them.
You want to say anything to wrap up to the readers?
No, but just make sure you get the facts. Don't believe the fake media, the mainstream media. Their only purpose is to tell you what they want you to believe. They don't believe in sharing the facts with you. In terms of NCA, we say go to the source. So if someone's calling us a racist, go to our policies, go to our platform, do your own research. Get the facts yourself. Do not believe these smears, these spins, their hateful rhetoric towards us. And we see it. And I can look at India. And I know about Prime Minister Modi and what he goes through. He's vilified all the time because he's putting his country first. He wants unity.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.